There are a ton of organizations out there offering free holiday support this season, but you need to act quickly. We are now in the middle of November, and normally I would roll this update out for you much earlier in the season, but the shutdown put a lot of these programs into chaos. So today we're going to go over all of the holiday programs that we've found that might be able to help you out. And I hope you'll stick with me to the end because we have just a ton of opportunities here, and I want to make sure that you are able to get the wonderful holiday that you deserve. So, first of all, if you find yourself needing a little bit of extra help this holiday season, please know that you're not alone. The holidays are super overwhelming when money is tight, and there are millions of people across the country that are also facing this challenge. There is no shame in reaching out for support. There are so many people out there who want to give and donate and love others during this season. It is a perfect opportunity to get the help that you need. So let's dive in and talk about some of the programs that may be able to assist you. We're going to start with the Salvation Army because this is one of America's most beloved Christmas programs of all time. Their angel trees are easily recognized. You may see them up in local stores or community centers, just all over the place. And the way this program works is that children create little wish lists and then they put little tags on the trees. People pick up the tags, shop for the gifts, and turn them in. Some areas also offer adopt-a-family programs that can provide gifts, food, and household essentials as well. Typically, these angel tree programs are going to focus on serving children and seniors in some cases. It's usually children. Your household may need to meet income limits or other requirements. A lot of those rules are set by your local branch. You can complete the pre-qualification survey at saangeltree.org. If your area isn't served by that site, you can also use the location search tool to find your local branch. And then you'll need to reach out to your local Salvation Army to figure out how to get on that list and get going. And you really need to act fast because those fill up fast and they usually register pretty early in the season. Now, AmeriCorps Seniors also usually runs an angel tree in a lot of communities. This tree is usually set aside to bless seniors who are age 55 or older with gifts during the holidays. You may qualify if you are over that age and you live in an area that has this program running. In some cases, they may ask you some questions about income. It just kind of varies. You can find your local office through the AmeriCorps contact page, and you just need to reach out to them and ask if they have a senior angel tree in your area, and if so, how you can register for that. Be a Santa to a Senior is another really cool program that has delivered over 2 million gifts to seniors across America in the last 20 years. This program is exclusive to seniors. It's in a lot of different communities in the United States. You need to go to the Be a Santa to a Senior website and search your zip code to find the agency in charge of this program in your area, and then they should be able to tell you more about how it works and how you might be able to get involved. Catholic Charities is another great organization that steps up at Christmas time. I mean, these guys do stuff all year round to help low-income people, but especially at Christmas, they're known for giving out grocery vouchers in some cases, children's gifts, different things like that. This is another one of those big national organizations that operates on a very local level, though. The rules may vary depending where you live. In most cases, these programs serve children under the age of 17, although some do include seniors. It just depends. You can go to the Catholic Charities website and use their locator tool to find your local office. And then, like I said, you'll need to talk to them about application procedures and deadlines in your area. Now, I know this sounds weird, but Reddit is also a great place to get Christmas assistance. There's a group called Santa's Little Helpers that every year helps fill Amazon wish lists and provides other assistance. So there are a lot of rules on this because they get swamped every year. So you can only have one account per household. The account holder must be the head of household, parent, or legal guardian. You can only request 3 years in a row, and there is a dollar cap on the amount of value in your wish list, and that amount will depend on how many children you have. If you're interested in this, you can register on their website starting November 4th. You will need to provide proof of address and some other supporting documentation. I strongly encourage that you read all of the rules on their subreddit before you post anything because they are very particular about how those rules are followed. St. Vincent de Paul is another really well-known organization that serves low-income people. They operate nationwide Christmas programs that vary by location. Some of them do adopt-a-families, some do Christmas toy stores where they have all these toys available and families come in and pick them out for their kids. There's all sorts of amazing things that they're doing here, and I love it. It's going to depend on location, though, and some of them also serve elderly household members too. You need to go to the St. Vincent de Paul Local Assistance and Services Finder to connect with your local organization, and then contact them for the application process, eligibility details, deadlines, and so on. Now, Marine Toys for Tots is another one everybody recognizes right off the bat, right? These guys are everywhere. They distribute nearly 20 million new toys every year. This is just a fantastic program. So they typically serve children under the age of 12. There are income limits and other requirements depending on your area. You can register for this on the Marine Toys for Tots website, and then you have to follow all the little prompts to find your local campaign and then apply with them. So that's a great program. Now, I want to tell you guys about USPS Operation Santa because this one is open to everyone. Children, adults, veterans, seniors, doesn't matter. Anybody can do this. What you have to do is you have to write a letter to Santa and you have to send it to a very specific address. And then the post office opens those letters, scans them, puts them online, and generous strangers pick which ones they're going to fill, and then they send it in and then it gets sent to you. So I think this is a really beautiful tradition, and I've heard great things about it from people who both request and donate. So that's always a fun one to try. Now, Operation Holiday Joy is one that helps military families, specifically junior enlisted military families. If you have at least one junior enlisted military service member as the head of household in your home, you may be eligible for this assistance. You need to go to the Armed Services YMCA page to find a branch near you, and then you'll just contact that location for further instructions. Operation Homefront is another great one for military families. If you have served in the military after 9/11 and you are either deployed, disabled, wounded, ill, or injured, you may be able to qualify for this support. You just go to operationhomefront.org, click Get Help Now, create an account, follow that through. We found a lot of their local toy drive announcements on Facebook, but I think to get help from them, you have to register on their website. Operation Once in a Lifetime is another great one for military families, veterans as well. It looks like you need to email the program administrator for your area. The details weren't totally clear, but we did see this information on the Operation Once in a Lifetime website. Now, some kids have at least one parent in prison during this season, and that's really hard. There is an organization called Prison Fellowship Angel Tree that helps children who have either a mom or dad in prison. They deliver gifts and messages. The incarcerated parent has to request an application from their prison chaplain, and those have to be submitted by October 1st. So this is already booked up for this year. But if you know a child who could be eligible for this and you can try to help influence that or coordinate that for next year, I wanted to let you know about this as well. There are other organizations that may be able to assist you as well. So the Assistance League, Lions Club International, Rotary Clubs, they're all good resources. Not all of them are going to be able to help you, but some of them might be able to, and they might be able to point you in the right direction. You can also go to this big blue link that you see right here. That is our website where we have been just accumulating every single Christmas assistance program we can find in every single state for years. And we try our best to update it as often as possible to make sure that everything is still operational and relevant. But you can see everything we found in your area over at that link. Now, if you're interested in getting free Christmas trees, there are also resources that may be able to assist you as well. And we have some other Christmas programs for like military families and veterans and other special circumstances that we'll be talking about in a minute, as well as how to find them in your local area. But I wanted to talk to you guys about Christmas trees really quick because I think these are awesome. So Christmas Tree Project is in a lot of different communities. Anyone can apply for this. You need to explain your situation and why a tree would matter to your family. You just go to the Christmas Tree Project website, click Request a Tree, submit your application, and you may or may not be selected for that. Now, there are also Christmas Tree Santas, which is actually managed through a Home Depot partnership in several states. You usually have to get a referral from a partnered social service agency for that one. Trees for Troops delivers farm-grown trees to military bases during the second week of December. So if you're a military family, you can contact your base leadership for details on if and when that will be available to you. And of course, we also know that fourth graders receive a free National Parks Pass every year, and that pass can be used to obtain a free permit to cut your own Christmas tree in a national forest if you would like. Now, in addition to this, I want you to know there are a ton of different places you can go for your Christmas meal as well. Local food banks are great. There's often community meal sites, whether that's going to be a soup kitchen or a senior center or a community center. Salvation Army often coordinates just tons of holiday meals. Operation Homefront can help in some cases. There are a lot of different resources out there. You can also call 211, contact your local churches, reach out to your community organizations and social service agencies. If you go check out that link on our website, we have a whole bunch of meal sites in our lists as well. Ultimately, I want you to remember that you deserve joy this holiday season too. I know times have been tough. We've been through a lot of stress this year. It has been so hard. And you deserve all of the warmth and joy and magic that Christmas can bring. So I hope you'll go check out our website at lowincomerelief.com/Christmas and see what we found in your area to see if there's anything that can help you out. And I hope that you are able to find the blessings that you need. We always love you. We're always praying for you over here. We will be back soon with more ways that you can save money and get free stuff. I'll see you there.